Here we're looking at the 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 6. Yes, this is a phenomenal car. Now, its exterior design creates anxiety. It reduces the driving range, which is nice. It has very, very attractive entry-level pricing. It's a heavily digital dashboard, not cargo friendly, as the Ioniq 5, the SUV, has a cool digital exterior. The mirrors won't make it to the US, but the verdict is this Ioniq 6 sedan has everything that's very, very likable. This crossover sibling, this is definitely more stylish. And something that's also moving in the correct direction. As far as the design, it sort of reminds you of what Mercedes is doing with its electrification as far as its design. Now the Hyundai is aiming to compete with, of course, Tesla. Everyone wants to compete with Tesla. Tesla Model 3. With the latest EV model, this sedan is called the Ioniq 6. The four-door fits into the company of Ioniq subbrand made up of electric vehicles and shares the components with the taller and boxier Ioniq 5. Dual motor configuration, battery pack option, the combination with the aerodynamic shape, 77.4 kilowatt hours. Check out these lights. This is phenomenal, folks. Then you have the plug-ins too. Everything is definitely nice fit and finish. The interior is definitely nice. Look at, you got the cup holders, you got the screens and everything just laid bare as far as knowing what the charge is at, the range. You can find the EV charging places quite easily. You have Android Autoplay. You have Apple CarPlay. And the shifter sort of reminds me of a Mercedes-Benz when they put it on the as one of the stocks for the steering wheel. USB ports. This is definitely nice. Don't look like a charge pad though, but it's got the USB hookup. Definitely a very eccentric design. I definitely like this design. Let's go back and see. Let's look at the headlights. The headlights in itself is definitely nice. It's great pattern. I think that's something else as far as the, those little, just the, it's hard to explain it, but it's like the Matrix type of lighting that you see here. Definitely nice as far as the exterior. Let's go back to that. I think that is definitely nice. It definitely catches my eye. You're talking about 361 miles of max driving range, and that's the longest range. The SE long range configuration is styling inspired by Hyundai dramatic prophecy concept. It is definitely something nice, something to look at, folks. And we go back to the design and the mirrors and the front end and alone itself is just something stoic. If you remember way back in the day when the Panamera came out and how it looked, this sort of picked up on that. Sort of reminds me of the Volkswagen Bug in the back end, but definitely very impressive. We're talking about the price starting with the SE at $42,715, and then the SE long range being $46,615, and then the SEL being at $48,815, and then we have the limited $53,715. This is definitely something phenomenal, folks. Something nice. The Ioniq 6, sharing a flat platform with the Ioniq 5. The powertrain, mostly the mirrors models offerings. The base model, 149 horsepower. A single electric motor powering the rear wheels. The single motor cars equipped with the long range battery packs have 225 horsepower. The more extensive one, 320 horsepower dual motor version, which provides the all-wheel drive. And that's what you want. You want that 320 horsepower because you want to be able to move and pass without a worry and without a flinch. Definitely the interior. I definitely like the stocks, and we definitely will go back to this. Just the idea. I always like to go back to the driving scenes just to be able to take a look at the outside And it doesn't look, it's not too far offish, or you know, it doesn't look too crazy. You got the shark fin antenna on the back. You got the cool looking, just the design in itself, and definitely something to be marveled at. I don't think that this will. I don't think if you did buy this particular car, I don't think the design will get you. I don't think you'll ever get tired of it. 361-mile range, 6SE rear-wheel drive long range, which has the most range for this model, which gives it a 58-mile advantage over the smaller Ioniq 5. The all-wheel drive Ioniq 6 Limited is rated at 270 miles, which is still impressive for the shortest driving Ioniq 6. The interior and the comfort, which we'll get to in a second, this is definitely nice as far as the inner cargo space, which you won't see in this video, but I hope to bring that to you guys in another video. Again, the Ioniq 6, the wheels, you're talking about the 18-inch wheels, 225, 55R Ventus. Definitely nice. It's cool how they use Korean wheels on the Korean car, which sort of sets it off. You got the sensors, so you have the on the bumper as well. And again, it's those beautiful lights, interior and cargo. Back to that, it's very quiet cabin with several layers of sound deadening materials sandwiched between the floor and the carpeting. On the cargo area inside the trunk, it's not as big as a hatchback, but the rear seats do fold to expand that space if you don't have a back passenger. Again, this is the infotainment system, which somehow is very nice. 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, 12.3-inch infotainment screens. The Ioniq 6 uses the same software as the Hyundai models, which incorporates the Blue Link and connectivity functions and link with a smartphone and Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. This is definitely nice, and the idea of it being in the middle too definitely makes it exceptional. Definitely makes it. It makes it to be, it makes it to be desired. The Ioniq 6 is an earmark for sale in the United States. It won't come in the Korean market version with the cool cameras, basic exterior, mirrors. We also know that the Hyundai will equip the version with the driver assistant technology, and that's more important. You have the standard automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection. You have the standard lane departure warning with lane keeping assist. Then you have the available adaptive cruise control with the lane centering feature. Warranty and maintenance coverage. Now, Hyundai provides one of the best. They have a limited warranty which covers up to 60,000 miles, 10 years to 100,000 miles. The battery is covered for 10 years to 100,000 miles as well. You have the company maintenance is covered for 36,000 miles. So you have a great package here with Hyundai. And again, I just want to thank you guys for coming by. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the thumbs up. And you guys have a terrific day. Look at that steering wheel with the lights on it. I think that's pretty cool too. I want to go back to that just to see that, just in case you didn't see it. Yeah, I think that is something nice right here with those lights. That's something that's unique. Another hats down to Hyundai. It's cool how they have the shifter paddles. How they're like metal. They don't look metal, but they like the metal color. They probably be plastic, but it's still nice, and it does brings a certain look to it. Apple CarPlay, again, something phenomenal. Thanks for coming by, folks.